Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody to the Aspiring Authors Lab morning show. How everybody's doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. It's such a beautiful day outside, and the sun is shining bright, so it's a brand new start to a new day. So enjoy your day today. Take some time out to really sit there and enjoy your day. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach, and I have taught hundreds of women how to successfully write their books and generate revenue. And that's something that I love teaching. And I could also teach you that too. So hit the share button and share out this broadcast to your friends. Now, today is the end of the month. And what have we been talking about all month? What has been the theme for this month? Building self confidence for authors. Building your self confidence. And I hope that when you listen to these broadcasts, that it brought value to you, that it uplifted you, it inspired you to be intentional, and that you have value. You have value and you have worth, and that you're not your circumstance, but you are an overcomer. So, we've been talking about that all month long. And today we're going to finish this month out with price challenges for aspiring authors. Overcoming those pricing challenges. What happens with that? Thank you for joining me today. One of the most common challenges that aspiring authors face is failure to ask for the sale. Did you know that? Failure to ask for the sale. What makes you cower down when it comes time to mention your price? What happens there? Why do you feel so unsure of yourself? You know, or when someone asks how much your book costs, you tend to look down, or you look to the side, or you might even have a blank stare in your eyes. What happens there? You know? And I've seen it so many times. Or I even hear people say, well, I don't know, or I have to check. Why do you have to check when it comes to pricing your book? Really? Really, y'all? How are you calling yourself an expert if you're not sure of the book or the service that you're trying to offer the public? How are you calling yourself an expert? Thank you for joining me today. You know, this is not funny. It's a serious issue. And I find that out when I'm out there in the marketplace. There are a few people I come across, and it's pretty much, name your own price. Thank you for joining me today. Name your own price. What? Name your own price. Because this is not the flea market. When you're looking at your book, this is not the flea market or the garage sale. This is your book. And you are the author who has spent time writing your book. Now, what are you going to do? You're just going to give it away? Whatever will be, will be? No, y'all, you can't do that. Aspiring author, this is not how you get sales. Okay? This is not how you get sales. I get that, selling might not be your strong point. But you have to come up with a plan of how you need to present your book to your ideal audience. You have to come up with a plan. There's no doubt about it. Thank you for joining me today. There's a lady that I worked with recently, and I admire her work. Beautiful work, y'all. I asked her how much a certain piece was, and she told me that, she didn't know. And y'all know me. Y'all know me. I say, what do you mean you don't know? I began to talk to her, to inspire her, And now she's asking for the sale. She's asking for the sale. You just can't show up there, raggedy, y'all. You can't show up. This is your book. Because you never have another chance to make a first impression. You'll never have another chance. When you show up, you show up to win. Prepare yourself for areas where you are weak. You have to prepare yourself. Everything is preparation. Okay? Don't try to copy what someone else is doing and you fall flat on your face because that's not your strong point. That's not your strong point. So don't try to make it your strong point if that's not. Aspiring authors, you have to match your message. There's no doubt about it. You have to match your message because more people are reading you than you think. They're reading you. Before they get to your book, they're reading you. How are you going to persuade someone to buy your book if nothing is matching or you're giving out, mixed signals? How are you going to persuade people? Now, we all understand and we all know that there are introverts and extroverts. And there are ways to get the sale, y'all. There's ways to get your sale without the fear of selling your book. And that's something you have to decide. The how. Before you come out in the marketplace. You have to decide how you're going to present your book. You have to decide. Let me tell you. There are ways that you could sell and you won't even come across as selling. Not even to yourself. Did you know that? It's all in the presentation and the know-how. And you could just, walk into there very smoothly. And it won't be, what you call selling. But it'll be a smooth transition. Now, if you're trying to achieve your goals this year, you must learn to tackle that obstacle of fear of selling. Thank you for joining me today. You got to learn to overcome that and ask for the sale. Let me tell you something else. If they say no, don't get sad and, quit and, just give up. Don't. Because no, let me tell you, no has nothing to do with you. It's all about them. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. Because maybe it's not the right time for them. Because they could be short on funds or they're not interested. Or they may be unable to make a decision when it comes to them investing in their knowledge. Have you ever thought about it like that? It has nothing to do with you. No has nothing to do with you. It's, the way that they react and they say no. But you can't allow that to hinder you from asking for the sale. You can't allow that to happen. I'm telling you, there are methods that you could use that you don't even realize, that you're asking for the sale. In other words, you wouldn't even realize, okay, the action word sale. You won't even realize that it's taking place because that's how smooth the transition is. Let me tell you, aspiring authors, you have to keep the same momentum as when you talk about your book, as when you're asking for the sale. You have to keep the same momentum. You can't lower your voice. You can't, look down or look away or, have that blank stare in your eyes. You can't do that no matter what. Why? Because you're the expert and you sell yourself every time you show up. Or You sell yourself every time you don't show up. So the choice is yours. You have to make a decision. What you going to do this year? What are you going to do? Are you going to be intentional and ask for the sale? You have to think about this. How do you want your ideal audience to see you? How do you want them to see you? And that's a question that should invoke change. If any of those things that I mentioned, where you're battling with asking for the sale, and you don't, know the price, or you're looking to the left, you're looking to the right, you're looking down, you have that blank stare, or you're lowering your voice, or, it's just something that, like, it takes the life out of you. Because when you get to the sale, if any of those things that you're battling with, you have to make a decision that enough is enough. You remember what I talked about maybe a couple of days ago? Maybe it was last week. I don't remember. Talking about fear. How you take fear and you use it as a stepping stone to get you to where you need to be. Sometimes you have to face fear face to face, okay? And say enough is enough. I'm tired of, repeating the same things over and over and over again. Same thing with, selling. That obstacle that you have when it comes to selling your book. I want to tell you something, aspiring author. You are brilliant. You are brilliant. If you only give yourself an opportunity and don't give up, but press on through the opposition. You have to press on through. Thank you for joining me today. The lady I told you about, now she's selling her products like wildfire. She got a hold of the information that I have in this ebook, and she has been constantly asking for the sale. It's no more I don't know or let me check. She has all of her items priced, ready for the sale. Ready for the sale. And her confidence level has increased. Her confidence level has increased. You see, this is why I'm telling y'all, it's more to writing a book than just writing a bunch of words and putting it between two covers and calling it a book. Okay? There's more to it. Because there's many things that people are struggling with, they're battling with. And brilliance lies in each one of us. And your message is important. So that's why I'm encouraging you to get out there and spread your message, to be able to help somebody else. But before you can help somebody else, you have to overcome some of these things. So that's why I talk about it on these broadcasts, to let you know that you're not alone and give you tips and things to do that will, give you an easy win, actionable steps to give you an easy win where you don't have to struggle anymore. Because I'm going to tell you, your message is so important. You should allow people to see your expertise and shine brightly, because there's so much value that you have in yourself. There's so much value inside. We have a tool that's available that can assist you in achieving your selling goals. And it's called the Easy Social Media Marketing Plan for Authors. Now, matter of fact, it's right here. The Easy Social Media Marketing Plan for Authors. Okay? And in that book, it will tell you everything that you need to do in order to overcome that challenge of selling or pricing your item. And you could get that book by going to bit.ly/social media book marketing plan. Again, that's bit.ly/social media book marketing plan. And I'm going to tell you, aspiring authors, you don't have to do it alone. In this book, you'll receive detailed information that will guide you into achieving your results. And what is your result? To be able to get your product out there without cowering down, without, feeling, and I know what it is feeling sometimes people feel like they don't have any work, they don't have any value. Okay? But this is a way that you could ask for the price without that struggle. Without that struggle. It'll give you that information. So go to that link, bit.ly/social media book marketing plan. Social media book marketing plan. So I hope that what you have heard on this broadcast has brought value to you. And it will help you overcome those price challenges of asking for the sale or not knowing, how much to charge for your book. It will help you. So I want to thank you for joining me today on the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your #1 inspirational book coach. Don't forget to share this broadcast out with your friends. And remember, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.